Hello guys. Okay, so today we are making fire cider. This is my third time trying to make this video because I have very cranky babies. Teething is getting the best of us. But it is the end of August and that means fall's upon us, winter's upon us, so flu season, cold season, allergy season. So I want to arm my family with natural remedies and tonics and whatnot that we can take to either prevent us getting this stuff or aid in I can't even think of it, or helping us get over whatever we have in a natural way. If we can go without chemicals, then that's what I want for my family and I. So one of those things is fire cider. It takes 4 to 8 weeks to make, so that's why I'm making it now in hopes that it's done by the time, you know, cold and flu season is really upon us. And it has so many benefits. It's a major immune booster, anti-inflammatory, and it one of the things it does is, you can see all the yummy goodness we have here. It raises your body temperature, so it's going to help kill off bacteria. And also it's like a powerhouse of nutrients. So the stuff we have in there is onion is one, which is high in vitamin C and vitamin B6, and jalapenos, which is also high in vitamin C. It's an anti-inflammatory and it helps promote blood flow. We have garlic, high in vitamin C, B6, and it's also good for helping reduce the frequency and duration of illnesses. We're going to be putting in rosemary, which it's an herb that's been used for centuries. Horseradish, which is right here, and that is an antibacterial. It also helps with digestion. Then we have ginger right here, and that ginger has so many wonderful benefits to having ginger. You can put ginger in all sorts of stuff. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing to put in your diet. We have turmeric, which is an anti-inflammatory. It has antioxidants, helps with brain function. And then we're putting in lemon. And of course, lemon is also loaded with vitamin C. It helps purify the blood. It helps with your skin. Antibacterial, like, you can't go wrong. Oh, see? Okay, and then of course, last but not least, the thing we're putting in there is raw, unfiltered, organic apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. You want to splurge, spend that extra $1, and get the one, really ladies, here, and get the one that has the mother, because that's where you're going to get the benefit. And we all know that apple cider vinegar is antibacterial. It's been used for years and years. It helps with blood sugar regulation, overall health. It's just excellent. So all this is going to go in one jar, and we're going to let it sit. And essentially, we are going to be infusing our apple cider vinegar with all of this goodness. And all of that combined is going to give us what we need to help ward off cold, flu, or help us through it if we're unfortunate enough to get it. Now, I have mine chopped fairly small. You don't have to chop it small. Well, then come here. Take that. You don't have to chop it small, but the smaller it is, the faster it's going to absorb, or the faster the apple cider vinegar is going to absorb the nutrients. So I went ahead and chopped mine small because I want this to be ready at 4 weeks just in case I need it. So super easy. We're just gonna load up our jar. I have a half-gallon jar. I'm showing you one, it's not really a recipe, but a recipe, or I guess I should say measurements. There's no real measurements. It's just kind of eyeballing. We have 1 medium onion, and then you can use cayenne if you want cayenne, or jalapeno like I have. I want you to see what I'm doing. Let me kind of move it around. There we go. I have 2 large jalapenos. I just like jalapenos. And I'm going to be making a few batches of this because I want to make sure I have enough for my whole family, and I'm making some for my dad. So we have 1 medium onion, 2 jalapenos, 10 cloves of garlic that I have smashed, or you could dice them. I just took the easy way and smashed them. We have about more like 3/4 of a cup of horseradish root. And a little tip, it is easier to cut off the skin of a horseradish root than it is to try and peel it with a vegetable peeler. It is really tough, and you're just going to have better luck just to cut it off with a knife. We also have about a 1/2 cup of ginger root. And then you need about 2 tablespoons of turmeric. I did not buy enough of the turmeric root. I thought I did, but I didn't. So there's 1 tablespoon of the fresh root, and then I'm also going to put in a tablespoon of the powder. Or if you only had the powder and you weren't able to get the root, then just use powder. But you want to make sure you put it in there because it is so good for you. And then rosemary, I'm putting in about a tablespoon of dried rosemary. And then we're going to get our lemon. And I've already washed this. You could use orange if you'd rather use orange. I just like lemon. And just drop that in. And then we're covering it with our apple cider vinegar. And you want to shake it first because it has the mother in it, so it has stuff on the bottom, which we'll probably use this whole thing anyway, but just in case. This is a pretty nice batch. You want to make sure you're covering all of it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just use the whole thing. That was 32 ounces. And then I have some parchment paper. Put that down before you put your lid and ring so that nothing can rust, because the apple cider vinegar can cause this to rust. Now, see, I already need it. There is our beautiful apple cider vinegar, guys. Well, our fire cider, not our apple cider vinegar. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to put this, I'm just going to have it on my countertop because it's cool enough, it's not going to get hot. And every day, you want to give it a shake and then leave it alone. Do that for 4 to 8 weeks, and then all you need to do is, after that time period, strain it off, strain all of that stuff out because it's done its job, and then put it in the fridge and take a and take a shot of it every day. And that will be your delicious fire cider and your remedy to cold and flus, or just as a preventative measure, which is what we're going to do. Just take a shot every day just to help boost our immune system. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time for another delicious recipe or DIY. Thanks for watching.